Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Velma again today because I think they ended their season and they have a 42% on Rotten Tomato, 6% with the audience, and a 1.3 as a review on Google. And this video is going to be on what people have to say on Twitter now that the season is over. I believe the season is over because I think they ended right. I think they ended on a good point. They blocked my first review. I guess they didn't like what I had to say. I'm learning. I'm about to give another review. So I just finished watching episodes 7 and 8, and to my surprise, it's going like I thought it was gonna go. It's building up to the Scooby-Doo that is today. I still don't know where Scooby-Doo is at. If you ask me, they're probably gonna put one of the brains in a dog, and that's how the dog is gonna be able to talk. That's my opinion. But let's look at some of these reviews. You got somebody right here that gave it a 5-star. Velma made me feel stuff that I never felt before. I felt 1 billion emotions. Okay, there's quite a few people that gave it a 5-star. You see 1 stars, but let's see what they got to say on Twitter. Why are Shaggy and Velma in blackface? And where is Scooby? That's what I said on the first show. And like I said, I think they're gonna put the brain in the dog. Because in episode 8, Fred is trapped in a cave. I think he's been in prison there. Okay. And there was 3 brains when Fred woke up. And all 3 brains were the girls that were killed in the previous episodes. And they were all talking in a brain. I remember the movie, and this is what Velma used to look like in the movie, boy. Woo. This girl, bad to the... This was hot Velma right here. I don't care if she had that hairstyle. You knew hot when you seen it. But me after 1 episode of Velma, you got Stewie. Yeah, I seen that one. Decided to share some old Scooby-Doo doodles after all the Velma shows. Let's take a look. That's pretty good. Wait, who's this supposed to be? Just talking to some random person. This is Daphne. Yeah. In the old shows, the legendary shows, if I'm not mistaken, these 2 were together. It was never implied, but you knew that these 2 were together. And her and Shaggy were a thing. Okay. Now in the show, her, Daphne, and Velma are together. Fred is incompetent and gay bisexual, whatever they like to call it nowadays. And Shaggy in the new show he pisses me off, is what I'll say. You know, on episode 7, he showed some signs of stepping up to the plate and being assertive a little bit. You know, I was like, okay, go ahead, Shaggy. And then it won't that long afterwards where he pissed me off. So in episode 7, it was mainly about Velma blowing off Daphne. She was doing that for about 10 minutes. Just blowing her off because she was trying to find her mom. Okay. Daphne was trying to talk to her about her feelings. Shaggy standing up for himself. That whole episode 7 was about prom. Fog King, trying to be Fog King and Fog Queen, but the serial killer was going to be there. So Velma was trying to get everybody not to go to the Fog Fest. Nobody was listening to her. I can't remember why she dressed up as a man though, but she dressed up as a man in a suit with a beard, and her whole world turned upside down because everything that made her disgusting as a woman, it was acceptable as a man, right? And everybody thought she was cool when she was a man. So it was how she was eating. She was eating like a caveman, right? But everybody was looking at her. Everybody was looking at Velma, which was dressed as a dude. They was looking at him as, oh, that's cool. Her dances were lame. But since she's dressed as a dude, her dances were cool. And when she went to the prom and won prom king, she went on the microphone and said that the serial killer is not a ghost. It's an actual human being. So everybody needs to go home. She's been trying to say that as a woman, but nobody listened. But as a man, they understood. I guess they call that mansplaining. I'm not sure. But they had a couple jokes in episode 7 and 8 where I was like, okay, that's funny. I want this to keep going because I want to keep reviewing this. And to be honest with you, this might be the new way of making TV shows, because the review bomb was crazy. But to be honest, they're getting a season 2 because the views was there. Everybody, people like to see good things, but they also like to see bad things too. Like if you should see the reviews. You should see the reviews on Velma right now. Like everybody is killing it. Everybody say it's cringe. Even the gay dude think it's cringe. I think I clicked on his before just to see what they would say. And by the way, this is not a show for kids, because there's people getting hung. There, oh my God, what in the, there's quite a few implied sex stuff in there. You know, this ain't no kid stuff right here. And even in episode 1, somebody's head got cut off. Not the top of their head got cut off, like a clean cut, and you see the blood just dripping off the brains. Like that's like the first 5 minutes, and in the first minute you saw 2 roaches doing it, and it's like, yeah, this ain't no child movie right here. This right here I believe it would survive on its own if they didn't attach Scooby-Doo to it. I really want to see the dog. The dog is the LeBron on the show. That's the LeBron. How can you? I know you're trying to make Velma the LeBron, but listen, it's got to be a lot more funnier if you want to make Velma LeBron. Shaggy and Velma show up in the background of an episode of Captain Planet. Oh wow, they sure do. Whew. And this was Daphne. Velma looked better than Daphne on this one. The only good part of Velma.
What are you gonna do? Curfew, and I think the movie Serpico is boring. What are you gonna do about that?
I'll tell you what, I just thought of something. If y'all would have watched the episodes, I recommend y'all watch it. You can tell that they are in this YouTube space. You can tell that they watch YouTube, and you can tell that they watch the blue pill, the red pill, the purple pill type stuff. All the manosphere stuff, because I can't remember in the past episodes, but on episode 7, Velma tried to unlock the killer's phone, right? Because they got a hold of his phone, and they were saying, her and Velma was like, "What do you think the password is?" There was like, "Do you think it's I'm now red pilled?" I was like, yeah, they definitely watched this. They definitely watched this. But still no jinkies, and I recommend y'all watch this show and tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Okay, this one in Velma was actually funny. Oh yeah, this was episode 7. Yeah, this scene right here took me back to the cartoon version of Scooby-Doo.
Oh God, you're right! My entire perception of reality is crumbling!
Wait, no, it's just a ride.
Oh, now come back here!
By the way, I'm probably gonna have to edit that out, because you know they blocked me last time I tried to, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it go. Look at Velma, but a little thick, ain't she? Now, this was the Velma I seen when I was.
Who's your mommy?
Sheesh. But yeah, that's the update on the good God Almighty. What? If Velma look like that, boy, jeez. All right, that's the update on Velma so far. Take a look at it. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.